Hello, I'm going to do something today that I have never done before, and it's kind of, I think this is a little bit scary because I feel quite vulnerable. Is get ready with me. I am in my tiny little bathroom that shows all of my baggy eyes and all that. The sound might be a little bit echoey. Gosh, I look horrible. Never mind, that's not what I'm here for. That means it can only get better. Yeah, so I feel a bit left out, and I'm just gonna do my best. I'm not using any new products. I'm using a very basic look because that's what I tend to do, and just see how we get on, really. First of all, I'm going to do all this as well. I'm going to start with some lip scrub because my lips are dry. I tend to do that. Oh, I've got a mirror just next to, so if I'm kind of like doing this, it's just because I want to look in the mirror. I'm trying not to look at the screen. I'm trying to look into the camera. But, you know, it's there, isn't it? When you look in the camera, you got the screen next to you. It's there. Right. That was scrubbing, lip scrubbing. It's moisturizing as well. I am going to use a gel grip primer from Makeup Mecca, and you're supposed to do all this. I don't. I do this like that and stick it between my fingers and put the lid on it. I kind of not following any rules apart from if it works for me, if I like it, then I will do it. Gosh, I turned a bit red there, didn't I? I look really red in the camera on the screen, but when I look in the mirror, I don't. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm leaving this for a few minutes. Oh, I should have put some on my eyes as well, shouldn't I? My eyelids. You see, I'm a professional. When it's done, I've got my sponge. Also, that one's also from Makeup Mecca because I like it. It's nice and spongy. It's been wet, and I clean my sponges every time I've used them. Moon in Virgo. What can you say? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on this Hydra Hero from Essence because I like it, and I don't like feeling caked, and I always put on my hand. It's quite a lot actually. Never mind. And this is the color 05 Natural Ivory because I am pale. And then I am just doing. I'm sorry, don't mean to flip you off. A few dots like this. Some on the nose. And then I'm just going with my sponge. This is where I'm going to have to step aside and look in the mirror a bit. And I tend to start putting on in the middle because it gets to the side anyway, because you spread it out, don't you? So I start with my middle of my face and then I'll go outwards because, yeah, I don't want everything in the hairline. I'm looking at the screen as well, so I'm not looking at the camera. Here we go. Starting to look in the mirror as well. This is just a tint, but I'm liking it. I got a little bit left on my hand. I just dipped it just to get the smooth this down. I go all the way behind my ears. That's just how I do it. I've always done it. And I don't mind going a bit dark here on the chubby bits. There we go. Just a bit under the eyes. I am one of these people who don't use concealers. I never have. Mainly because I've got good skin. I don't really feel like I need to cover anything up, and I know you can use concealers to light up and bright up and stuff, but you know, I got fine lines and wrinkles, so you just get stuck in it, don't it? Right, that was my foundation. Leave it on to sink in. Put that in the cup for washing. I've got 3 sponges lying here, so it's not like I have to for practical reasons, but for hygienic reasons, yeah, I do have to wash it every time I've used it. Sometimes I wash it too soon, and then I feel like, hang on, I need to touch something up. Well, there you go. One of the trends this summer has been this bronzed latte makeup. I've been doing that for years. I don't mean to brag or anything. It's just the way I like the outdoorsy look, the fresh, healthy outdoorsy look. So that's what I'm doing. So for me, sorry. Yeah, well, it looks alright. So I'm just gonna stick with doing what I'm normally doing. I have a bronzer from Rimmel London, and then I have this brush. It's from Flair, which is a Swedish brand. It's a fluffy, what do you call this? Angled fluffy brush. It's called Flair. It's number 201 angled cheek brush. Don't know if you can buy this outside of Sweden. Maybe in the Nordic countries you can. Just tap a bit, tap over a bit, and then I am doing this bit, and I'm going up, and I'm going down, like an E, big E, capital E, right? And I'm doing the other side. And you might think, we can't see anything. We can't see what you're doing. I can. I can see what I'm doing. So I'm going out on the chubby bits as well. Going up in the hairline. This is really hard, trying to look into the cameras or same time looking at the screen or in the mirror. Hats off to you who do this every day. All this get ready with me. But then again, you might not just move your mirror to one side and put the camera in the bathroom cabinet. Resources. Gotta use what you have, haven't you? I do a little bit on the side, my nose, and then I'll go across my freckles like this, around the lips, a little bit on the here, just to chubby this up a bit, because you know, really got thin lips, haven't I? Yeah, I can see the difference. You might not be able to see the difference. I can. Then I am going to use a mineral shimmer blush. It's in the color Charming Shimmer. It's basically just like a bronzer with a bit of shimmer, using the same brush. And then I just put it on. This is my blush. Like this. Put it on my chin. A bit on there. And a little bit on the tip of my nose, because you know, I'm Scandinavian, that's what we do. Then I've got W7. Oh, this is dusty. Can't show a dusty lid on camera, can I? W7 matte powder, matte dreamer loose powder. There is one of these, but I don't use it. When I'm just doing a simple makeup, I just take this, shake it a bit to get some on the lid. And then I am using a flat powder brush. It's quite short, but it's nice and fluffy. This is from Essence as well. Just dip it in and then just lightly brush over the shiny bits. Everything will be shiny in this light. I should really put the lights on in the hallway as well, shouldn't I? But I didn't, because I didn't think that far. And now I'm too far in, so. This is my standard makeup. Everyday standard makeup. I change out whatever eyeliner pencil. I could change out my eyeshadow and whatever's on my lips. And I'll sometimes have a more pink blush. Otherwise, it's the same. Now, eyebrows is the trend in it. You gotta have fancy eyebrows and you gotta have fancy products and all that stuff. I'm using the same tool that I've been using since the 1980s. It's a toothbrush. This one has never been in anyone's mouth and it's absolutely rock hard. Now it's dusty. It's a bit manky, but I'll wash it. But it's rock hard. And this I use for these boogers. It's what I have done since like 1987. Same tool, same technique. They stay. If they're having a wild day, I'll put some hairspray on this and then I'll brush it. So, yeah, sorry, all these fancy brow brands and brow people. This is how I do it. I am going in with my shadow, the nudes from W7. There are 4 nice, very, very neutral. Oops, there goes the sponge brush, which I don't really use, but it stays. I will take quite a fluffy brush, because I'm breaking rules here as well. This is Essence Eye Blender brush, and I'm going in with this pink one. Well, it's not pink, it's like a latte pink, if that's such a color. Brush it off, and I will put it all over my eyes. Again, I am looking at the screen and not into the camera, so I'll stop that. I'll have to do this by feeling, which is good when you're doing a natural shade. Now, the thing with me, I've got hooded deep set eyes, so I have got like triple eyelids. Got this, got that, and then there's a little, I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to look at it at the same time as looking at the camera, and it's not working. You see, I got 3 eyelids here. So fancy eye makeup, no, can't do. Well, a professional could probably do it. I can't. I just look like I've been beat up, and that's not really the look I'm going for. But that's just me. Right. That's the eyeshadow. And then today I'm going to be really boring. And where is it? I am going to have, is this the one I'm going to have? No, I'm not, because that's a lip pencil. So I put them both in the same. This is the one I'm going to have. This is the long-lasting eye pencil from Essence. Can you see that? In the Rosy and Goldie, it's called. It's one of these that you screw up. It's really nice. It's like a bronzy, which probably, if you mix rose and gold, you get kind of bronze. I'm going to have to step over a little bit here. So I'm just putting this next to my lash line. And normally with my bad vision, I need to kind of dive into the mirror. If I'm going to do this again, I'm going to have to get the handheld mirror. Now I see nothing. Here. Sorry, I'll disappear from the screen for a bit, or I'll turn a picture. You see my hand? This does not give a lot of effect, but it gives you a little bit of a shimmer. And then I'll take a flat brush with no name, and I'm just gonna push it in to the skin, just to make sure that if there's any excess, then it will go away. Mascara time. I'm using 2 mascaras. This is Banger from from Makeup Mecca is an ordinary one, and then I'll go over it and set it with a waterproof Nordic Berry Curl from Lumine. I'm using a lot of Scandinavian brands, or Nordic. Finland is not part of Scandinavia, it's part of the Nordics. I'll put this only on my top lashes, and as you noticed, I'm not curling my lashes because I got curly lashes anyway, and they still smudge off on my eyelid. So that's it with deep set, what's it called again? I said it before. You know, hanging eyes. Never mind. I'll have to dive into the mirror to do this, sorry. So if you thought I didn't have any lashes, I do have lashes. They're just very pale. And then I only did on the top. I keep doing it with my long finger. I should do it with my index. You think I'm being very rude here. I like the brush of this. It's a small plastic kind of brush with short spikes, which I like. And then I'm going in. I just don't see what I'm doing now. Can't see a thing. Now I can. Sorry for... I really need to get a handheld mirror if I'm going to do this again. And this one I am also putting on my bottom lashes. I have got really dry eyes and really runny eyes, and some people think, well, that doesn't go well together. Well, they got a lot of tears because they are dry, so it's just the eyes trying to re-moisturize. Then I have a soft and precise lip pencil from Essence in a color, long lasting, My Way, maybe, My Way. It's a nude, neutral. So I'm just doing it of this. I can see it, I hope you can as well. Oh, I'm doing a bit too dark now, but never mind. Gosh. Dear Santa, could I have a handheld mirror for Christmas, please? Or I could buy myself one. I mean, I'm an independent woman. The worst thing with this is it's a bit drying. But I am going to put on a Let's Gloss. This was from Makeup Mecca's Easter egg. They don't only do advent calendar, they have done Easter eggs as well, which was really nice. And this is really, really pale. It's mainly just a shimmer, like this. And that is me done. So I'm gonna do this. People don't normally show that when they pull the hair down, but this is it. This is what it turned out to be. So I'm gonna go out into another light, see if we can have a result. So look, not too bad for being done in the dark, looking in a screen. Here we go, it's mainly daylight. Yeah, that's it. This is what I'm looking like. And I put glasses on. Sometimes I change the eyeliner and the lips and the blush. But mainly, this is it. Thank you if you made it to this point. Probably deserve I should brush my hair really, shouldn't I? Before I show. So I look stylish. But yeah, I'm wild. Let's pretend I've been out in the wind and the rain. Well, in the wind anyway. I have been early this morning, but that was pre-face. Anyway, and that was the cat as well. She likes to say hello. Anyway, thank you for watching if you made it this far. Yeah, I know, sweetie. And I'll work on this. I shall perfect this, kind of. Anyway, see you soon. Take care. Love you all. Bye.